We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming with Bud. Now we go to Giannis.
Yes. The way the schedule's worked out, you guys have only played, I think, now one game in 5 days. Do you see any benefit on your knee, or is whatever pain you have left going to be there until the summertime?
No, my knee feels great. Feels great, and I'm happy that we have 2 days in between. In the feel like in the Eastern Conference Finals, if I remember well, it was a game, like we had 1 day in between, so it was a lot for everybody. But now we have time to take care of our body, spend some time with our family. It's good for us, mentally and physically, and for me also. I always like to have a little bit more time in between the games, so I can get a little bit more rested, recover a little bit better, and be able to go and play hard.
Kellen, over here.
Hey, Giannis, early in your career when teams started focusing on you more and building that wall, how did that help you read the way defenses move and improve as a passer?
Second row. It's early in my career. So the first time I saw the wall was probably 2 years ago. But like I was always a capable passer, before that, and it's something that I always liked to do. And I had the coaches and people throughout my career that helped me with like finding the right guy, finding the right pass, make the right play. But like once I started seeing the wall 2 years ago, now it's about trust. It's kind of hard, like because you want to be effective, you want to get downhill, you want to do everything, but now you take it personal also. Like there's a team that's building a wall of 3 people and 2 guys behind, or whatever the case might be, and trying to stop you. And now you have to not take it personal and make the right play, find the right guy. I feel like I did that better since 2 years ago. Now I'm doing it better. Like I'm trusting my teammates. I'm finding guys. But I was always a capable passer before the wall was created, which is funny that there's a defense out there called the Giannis wall. It's funny to me, So it's crazy. But at the end of the day, I just gotta keep focusing on myself, keep focusing on what I have to do. How can I put my teammates in a position to be successful? Can be aggressive throughout everything. Thank you.
Jim, second row.
Hey, Giannis. I guess as a quick follow to that, I have another one. Is that perhaps the best compliment you could have as a player, that there is something like that called, that teams have tried to devise such a thing?
You have to take it as a compliment. You always have to find the fun factor in everything. In the free throw, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, you always gotta find the fun factor. So yeah, it is a compliment that there gotta be 3 people in front from stopping me to get in the paint and building that wall. But yeah, I hate it though. I'm not gonna lie, I hate it. But at the end of the day, you gotta figure out the way to play through it.
I wanted to ask you, in the Eastern Conference Finals, I think you had talked a little bit about the roles everyone on the team had. You went through the whole roster, even the guys who aren't playing much, and what they're providing for you all in the locker room. I'll loop Dante into this too, since he's been hurt. I don't know if you can share anything, but it's specific. If you could, it'd be great. Just what have those guys meant in this run, since we can't really see them or talk to them like normal? Like for all of you, what have they done? What kind of things and tangibles have maybe they brought to you guys in practices in the locker room?
I'll talk specifically for Dante. And obviously, I don't know if I can talk about his medicals, but like he went through his surgery, and everybody go through tough moments in their career, and this was a tough moment for him in Miami. And through everything that he's going on in his life, he's still here. Like he was with us at practice today. Like he's always around us, he's always with us, and he's always being vocal. He helped me a lot through the Brooklyn series. Like he was talking to me, and he was telling me, what to do. And he's like 3 years or 2 years younger than me. Like. And that means a lot to me. That means a lot to the team. That through what is going on, like he's still here. He still trying to help the team in any way possible. He's being vocal in the locker room, and he wants this as bad as anybody out there on the floor. But he cannot go out there on the floor, but he can do it from the sideline, and that's what he's doing right now. So I'm extremely proud of him.
Vince in the back.
Hey, Giannis. Monty, after Game 3, mentioned that you went to the line more than his entire team. A little bit of, I guess, gamesmanship, trying to alert the referees for Game 4. Do you pay attention to that, or do you feel like you take a pretty good beating to get to 17 foul attempts?
No, I don't have social media. I have it, but I'm not on it. So I don't follow quotes after the games about the coaches or us or my quotes. I don't follow that, but I think I take a pretty good beating out there. Like I have a scratch right here and scratch right here. So they're making my pretty face ugly. But it is what it is. I'm just trying to focus on what I have to do and how I can help my team be successful. And that's all I'm going, spend my energy on. Yeah.
Sam in the back right.
Giannis, usually when a guy wins 2 MVPs and is an all-star every year, we feel like he is the player who he's going to become. But you've always talked about development, and there's this conversation in the media and with the fans about how you play. And I just wonder, 2-3 years down the road, do you still see changes and improvements that you're working on now? Do you feel like you're getting closer to that peak? And what do you make about that conversation where folks say, if you would get in the block more, if you would shoot less, and talking about how you play the game?
I'm not trying to focus in what people have to say about my game and how I should play, but it always comes back to me, and what I believe in, how I can get better, and what I see 2, 5, 10 years down the road. I believe that year by year, if I'm healthy and I keep working hard by the grace of God, I'm going to keep getting better as a player. I'm going to be more effective. I'm going to be able to read the plays better. I'm going to be more mature. I'm going to be okay being under my skin. I'm going to be okay going to a game and shooting 0 for 8 from the three-point line. I'm going to be okay going in a game shooting 2 for 10 from the free throw line, because I know there's a bigger picture. I know who I am. But going down the line, the road, I feel like yeah, I can get better. I don't think I'm there yet, but I feel like I get way better. But the specific things, that I have to do, that I believe I can get better, and I'm willing to do it.
What's the first specific one for you? I mean, you hit this off season. What are you looking at?
If I come back next year and I shoot from the line 80%, I'm better. You can keep it as simple as that. If I come back and no matter if I miss a shot or make a shot, I take the next one, like a mindset thing, like not being scared of missing shots. Because when you're not like a jump shooter. When you miss your first one, second one, you're like, this is not the night. You kind of like go away from it and go to your strength. But what I think going to, and I don't want to. This is big. It's a big list, but like I feel like going to the summer, working on the weaknesses, and being okay coming back next year, playing a little bit on your weaknesses. Like I feel like always I try to go to my strength, which is driving, getting downhill, getting in the paint, making the right pass and all that. And I feel like expanding the game, sometimes you got to be okay with playing, with your weaknesses a little bit, which it might not be the strongest part of your game, but if you're able to expand it, which it might be a 15-footer, a 3-point, or whatever the case might be, it makes you more effective down the line. And I think that's where the adjustment for me is going to be.
Thank you. Chris will be up next.
If there's a team that's building a wall of 3 people and 2 guys behind, or whatever the case might be, and trying to stop you, and now you have to not take it personal and make the right play, find the right guy. I feel like I did that better since 2 years ago. Now I'm doing it better. Like I'm trusting my teammates. I'm finding guys, but I was always a capable passer before the wall was created, which is funny that there's a defense out there called the Giannis wall. It's funny to me, So it's crazy. But at the end of the day, I just gotta keep focusing on myself, keep focusing on what I have to do. How can I put my teammates in a position to be successful? Keep being aggressive throughout everything. Thank you.
Jim, second row.
Hey, Giannis. I guess as a quick follow to that, I have another one. Is that perhaps the best compliment you could have as a player, that there is something like that call, that teams have tried to devise such a thing?
You have to take it as a compliment. You always have to find the fun factor in everything. In the free throw, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, you always got to find the fun factor. So yeah, it is a compliment that there got to be 3 people in front from stopping me to get in the paint and building that wall. But yeah, I hate it though. I'm not gonna lie, I hate it. But at the end of the day, you got to figure out the way to play through it.